My name is Anna Steffi, and this is group 19.
I'm Zach Barnett, and this is Group 19.
I'm Alana Shadwalis, and I'm in group 19.
Zoninja in group 19.
And this is our lab 6 video. All right. This was a pretty quick lab. And all of our setups. Board. And the first discussion question. It's all of our work. Awesome. That says question 2. Where's question 1?
Question 1's down a little bit.
Down more?
Yeah. There. Yeah.
Oh, I see. I thought it was like different. Okay. Okay. Construct a scientific argument explicitly identifying all 3 components, which is claim, evidence, and reasoning, that will convince other members of your team that your process is correct. And we can start looking here. What was your process, Zach?
Yeah. So basically, my claim is that you can use momentum principle, F net times delta T, define the change momentum, and then you can use that, the change momentum, to calculate velocities, and then ultimately find the core value. So from the graphs I collected using the ILab kit, you can kind of pretty much determine everything you need except for velocity. So you can determine mass, the time it takes from the initial to final values that you're calculating, everything you need. And then you can use that, plug that into the momentum equation, solve for momentum, well, I guess solve for velocity component of momentum.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think I had basically the same exact thing. The momentum principle, as long as like you identify momentum as like mass times velocity, which velocity is the factor we don't have in what we want to find. But yeah, I talk about like how we have so many givens, like the force is the area under the curve, our mass, we don't need to even weigh it because we could find that from our graph as well. And with our given, and by finding our velocity final, which we can find, I put down, because we can find our like final velocity of the first like curve of it going up from the spring, we can use that and use like an update formula to find the final in the next one, because we need V1F to be able to find V1I. So it has to happen like in a sequence. But yeah. Did anyone else have anything different than that kind of construction with claim and evidence in our reasoning?
No, I'd say mine was very similar.
Yeah, me too. Like we only need to find the velocity to know the final COR.
Do we have to name like the system or surroundings or anything?
We can, let me look. Yeah, I think we can. I think we can add that if before we submit, we can add what we think is the system and surroundings. I think that would definitely be fine. Which that's just the facts and observations. Yeah, we can add that. That's good. So the next Q5, construct a scientific argument that will convince that you're okay. So now it's basically the same question, except instead of trying to find the other things we're trying to find the change in internal energy. I mean, what did everybody have for that, I guess?
Yeah. So basically I just kind of calculated the initial kinetic energy first, and I just used the basic 1/2 times m times velocity squared. And I use the initial velocity. That's important to specify to find the initial kinetic energy. And then plug the initial kinetic energy into the change of internal energy equation, which is delta energy internal equals the kinetic energy at, initially times 1 minus core squared.
Oh,
So, what was that?
I said, oh, I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
I
So yeah, so I plugged it in there because since we already have core and that was calculated in the first part, and then got my value for the change of internal energy.
And that looks like that's the same thing. I definitely got the same thing wherever my work is. Wonder.
I was trying to find yours. I didn't know what yours is.
Yeah. Oh, I think I uploaded the wrong photo the second time. Where is it? Yeah, I think I'll have to upload the right photo. Yeah, I'll upload the correct photo soon. Okay, but yeah, I got the same thing. So does anyone disagree with any of that?
No.
Nope.
All right, well, looks like we're done then. All right, oh, so we're gonna add system and surroundings. I'm gonna add that work that I need to put down, and that'll be it.
Cool.